What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Warverse. You already know what it is. Your boy Warverse again. Warverse. Anywho. So we are going to continue doing the video from the same guy we did earlier. So we've done the traditional night street food from Nigeria. We've done the day ones. So now we're doing the traditional food, okay? The ship food and vast expensive one to see, the difference. Okay, so without not wasting more time.
Hi guys, my name is Bree.
And I'm Ray.
Alright, let's get into the video.
We're having a couple things that I've never had before. One of them is an antelope.
Yeah.
Lagos, Nigeria's most packed population center, is a city of contrast, home to the very poor, like those inhabiting Africa's biggest floating village, Makoko.
I feel like we're in Venice. You know Venice?
But nearby,
I've heard about this place. You seen it? I saw it when I was traveling on the bridge, but I've never had to visit over there.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I have.
You have?
Yeah. From the ghetto.
The island is home to some of Nigeria's over 29,000 millionaires.
What kind of food are you guys serving here?
So we're authentic Nigerian with a modern twist. 95% of the ingredients we use are locally sourced, and then we only bring in things like truffle, fagua, things like that. Obviously not available here in the market.
Today, as we wrap up our Nigeria series, I
will go to this place before I go over there. I'm not gonna eat something. I beg, give me all of this. Give me all of this delicious
experience the classics, food that Nigerian folks eat every day, from the mainstream and affordable to high-end Nigerian five-star dining like you have never seen before.
Bro, I would be all of that 5 stars.
This is traditional food of Nigeria at every level. Time to eat.
Okay, let's check out all this food.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm hungry. First of all, what's going on here? Is everything okay?
That's delicacy right there. On a platter.
And they even put side.
I'll take that for a 5-star.
Oh my god, you got jollof rice.
What?
Plantain. You have meat on top. What else do you need? What else?
Bro.
So this is the jollof rice?
Yeah. Do you know what? On Instagram, they have like kind of a war. It's called a jollof war. We had different people from different African countries come together and make jollof.
Because then it's just like
Nigeria jollof is the best. Don't try. Don't play with it.
Someone's gonna be like, oh, we're not the original. We're not the first person. Who cares? It's the food that is the best. We don't care who started it. It's the best.
Yeah, you know, and Nigeria touch base on whatever you're good at. We take over.
We take over.
Hey.
We make it better.
who makes the best rice?
Yeah, you have to promise me. Once you try this, you can't try Ghana jollof. I'm sorry.
You
You have to be loyal to one side.
How could I just be ignorant to the rice in Ghana?
You're not being ignorant. I'm telling you, you don't want to try it.
I think right now you're being a great ambassador to Nigeria, but not so much to Africa as a whole.
Oh my God, wait, I'm just joking.
They use long grain rice,
Yeah, I'm not
locally
joking,
grown
though.
with a sweet taste. It's cooked with a mixture of oil, tomato paste, onion, and red chili peppers. The secret is to cook it until the rice absorbs all the sauce.
I'm gonna go straight up.
Beauty. The beauty in them. Oh.
Like, how could you want to try anything else?
Spicy, but it's got a very smoky flavor to it. Is that a plantain?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very good. A little bit of
Yeah,
tomato.
I don't like hot plantain. Got it stuff like that.
That was soft.
And then just like a complex smokiness to it. I love that.
If they don't do it good, it's not smoking. Did you know how this place got the name White House?
No.
So the lady got a place, it was in front of the White House. So when she's trying to explain to people how to get here.
Oh, I love that. I've seen so many restaurants like that around the world. Like, we were just in Myanmar, and there's a restaurant that doesn't want to pay taxes. So it's like the restaurant across from the temple. That's the name of the restaurant, because they don't officially exist. And if you don't exist, you don't have to pay taxes. I wish I didn't exist.
Oh, that's wise.
People tell me just to move on.
Welcome to White House. It's a cultural melting pot and a social hub where groups and solo patrons keep coming back for more.
I miss those days. Just miss them.
A place like this,
I
they
cannot
call
eat
it
egg that's not smothered in pepper. It has to be inside the pepper since yesterday.
Mhm,
Like I need it
exactly.
to be
Yeah.
because they're
Exactly.
basically the boy
The
that
one they made from last night has finished. So
yeah.
they had no choice.
Buka. Multicultural, delicious food at affordable prices. Right now, Razak will help me understand why White House became what it is today.
Can you talk about the history of this place? How long has it been here?
Okay, wow, bravo, 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 bravo.
Man, Nigeria comes along with confidence. No. I can't even blame the guy. I can't blame it. He carried the whole thing. You know, you have to represent your business. Yeah, it comes with energy, with confidence.
Bravo! Like, what the hell?
White House, it's a great, very great. We are up to 28 years now.
Wow.
28 years. We start here just just a garden, very small place where the country you eat and what you live immediately. So when things have been coming good and there, gravel. People come in, once they come in, they relax. Sit, eat, relax.
Street food is well suited to those
I like
on a
his
budget.
energy, though.
5-star dining is food for the financially able. Uber is the great class leveler. It's everything in between.
A cow, 4 goats on Sunday,
Gone.
finished.
1 cow, 4 goats, gone.
What
His
do you like
energy
the
is
most?
Fungo?
One cow.
It's that's all of that
You
business.
gotta bring energy. You gotta. It's proud of it.
I cannot say people like this, people like this. People like everything we prepare here. People love it very well. You know, I'm doing something called business enlargement. Sometimes we do something, okay, we give you something free for today. Tomorrow you will come. When you come tomorrow is not free. Yeah.
I see people coming in, they're lining up, the food is all spread out. How does it work?
Thank you very much. Yeah. Once people come in, you line up, you wait for your time. Once you have your money with you, you make your hot dog, anything you want to make it. So free for yourself.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that pretty soon.
Free yourself, free.
Free? Wait, feel free? But the price is also free?
No.
Oh no, that would be a bad business practice.
Our next dish, pounded yam. It's exactly what it sounds like. Boiled, then beaten with an elegant, synchronized brutality.
I saw this once.
You don't want to fight with them.
The pounded yam.
I saw this once when we was when I was in the village. They was putting the work
It's not
in.
easy.
It's not
Right.
It's not easy. Your
They
back,
was
your
putting the
hand,
work in.
everywhere. It hurts. Man.
We pound ourselves.
The resulting consistency is outstanding.
The more time you spend pounding, the better the food is. So it's like emphasizing on how good their food is.
But the flavor is pretty plain by itself. Folks usually eat it with other food friends, like egusi, a thickened soup made with cow parts, melon seeds, and other vegetables.
Oh
Quick
Lord.
question. Why is this soup solid?
It has vegetables in it.
Soup to me is a little more soupy.
I know. You know what? When I first went outside of Nigeria, I thought they would say soup and I would see like liquid. I'm like, what is the actual soup?
Oh, I like that. I like the hand feel. I feel like I can taste it with my fingertips before it even gets to my mouth hole. Boom. Oh, that's really good. Also spicy,
Yeah.
but well seasoned, but it's like a solid puree of a few different ingredients almost. Cow skin. This could have been one of your Chanel purses, but instead we're gonna eat it.
Yeah, so much better.
The taste, it's super gummy, also smoky.
No, this is my favorite part.
Really? Everything's red. Everything is the color of heartburn and anger.
Orange, the color of the sun and light.
And like, yeah, and blood.
Are you colorblind?
Buka is not hard to find in Nigeria, but White House's commitment to consistency and quality has made it stand out for years. From a classic icon, we're headed to the new kid on the block.
Boom, sir.
You're
Thank you so
welcome
much.
to Yakoyo.
Without years of reputation to lean on, how does a new restaurateur lure in and keep customers in Lagos?
First of all, I gotta say, these are some of the hardest women I've ever seen in my life.
so much.
This is like 45, 50 degrees.
Opened just over a year ago, the Yakoya Agula joint quickly became one of the most popular buka spots in town. They also have a unique casino-style operating method using tokens.
You buy your chips, and you spend your chips.
We'll feel that's the best method we can use. So once you're done and you're still left with our chips, you go back there to collect back your Nigerian currency,
In your restaurant, only one person ever touches the money.
which is the cashier.
as someone who eats at a lot of restaurants, what are the things you like to see when you go to a restaurant?
The rich and the poor can dine together and eat as one. Not that I'll go into a restaurant I can't be able to afford it. Giving them the best, giving them the good food, giving them the cheap food.
What is your best-selling item?
Amala, which is being sold out already. We do it every 5 minutes.
Amala, similar to pounded yam, but with different ingredients. Using black yam flour, mix it with hot water until it becomes sticky and brownish.
This is what everyone calls for.
Yeah, it smells amazing, and it's so much effort and work that goes into it. Is that all over Lagos?
Yeah, people love it.
Serve it with a dish called uwerdu, made with palm oil, onion, tomato, red chili peppers, and finally, goat meat.
I've only been to one spot where that when they make that amala in Nigeria. Oh my God, that I could never ever forget that spot. I can remember it to now, and I know exactly where I got it from. If I go back in Nigeria, I will know where to go, but they're probably not gonna be there no more. That's how
really,
well.
the place I'm looking for, I haven't go to a place where they sell it like that. I want to go to a place where they sell. Where I go, they put it separately. The amala separate, soup separate.
What is going on with these portions?
This is 500 and get like a giant meal. That's why it's really popular, because the food is affordable and it's really good.
Do you think, are people in Nigeria or people in Lagos, are they eating a meal like this 3 times a day?
Possibly, yeah. In my house, we eat a meal like this every night.
Should we try eating this?
Yes, we should.
All right. Oh,
we eat every night. Okay.
Oh, it's good.
Let me try it. Wow, I'm actually blown away. You know, I've never tried their amala, but I completely, wow.
That's tasty. On top of that, he's got soup and stuff. All of it together tastes amazing. It's delicious.
It's so good.
It's kind of like a thick soup with mashed potato kind of texture, but even softer than the mashed potato. And then the flavor itself, super spicy and savory in a way that just feels like comforting. Like it warms you up from the inside.
Yeah.
Also, what's this?
He says it's a lap.
He said lamb.
Yeah.
A lamb what though?
Lap.
Lap?
Thighs.
Oh, you're saying lap.
Yeah,
like a
that's
laptop.
what he said.
Okay.
What
do you think?
I think it's hot.
It's
wow. On camera, not on camera. This is crazy good.
It's crazy good. It's super soft and meaty. The fat's just kind of melted down. It's really soft.
Oh my God.
It's not going that well. Oh, look at you. No, you're showing the wrong hand. Now I know your trick.
Now they're gonna go to expensive spot. You can tell already by the design.
Hello. First of all, thank you for thinking I have enough hair to warrant a hairnet.
Yeah.
Do I need to really wear this?
You'll be alright.
Ile Eros.
Yes.
You are Eros.
I am Eros.
This is House of Eros.
Correct.
Meet Tolu Uragbobo, also known as Chef Eros, named after the Greek god of love. He's the man who knows what billionaires eat for lunch. He went to London to study international business management. That's where he found his life's passion and obsession. Food.
How'd you learn to cook?
Cooking for me is a gift. Some people can sing, some people can act. I can cook. I can think something in my head and put it together on a plate, and it comes out just as I thought.
After spending years learning from other chefs and even cooking for the likes of France's president, Eros moved back to Lagos and opened one of the first chef-owned gourmet Nigerian restaurants, serving traditional food with a culinary twist.
Which restaurant is House of Eros? Ile Eros. But the restaurant looked like an house. So it makes sense why they named it that way.
It's more useful for a restaurant entrepreneur, like study cooking and then try to start a business, or
study business and try and figure out the technology though.
I think there's a lot of people out there who are like, I'm passionate about cooking and about food, and then they get way in over their head when they realize, I mean, running a restaurant is complicated business.
It is very complicated. So many moving parts, so many elements, about timing, everything. It's so complicated.
Right. I think that's a great piece of advice, though. If you want to start a restaurant,
at least take a business course. If you don't have that business acumen, you don't have that knowledge of business, it's going to be really hard. Except you do get a partner who is the business person, and then you're the chef, and then you balance yourself out.
Are you both?
I am both.
For dinner, we're gonna try 3 different courses from the chef's tasting menu, including this creature, the guinea fowl. But first, rice.
Look, they're gonna cook me soon. Why you put a camera in my face? I think she's Miss Africa.
1,
No,
2.
I think she is.
What? No. What? You're acting like my dog died.
It's your trademark.
Guys, I'm being fancy. I'm not wearing my handkerchief upon my head.
Right.
And to that I say cheers.
Cheers.
Let me introduce you to my friend Miss World Africa.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
I think it's just me.
My head.
Right.
And to that I say cheers.
Cheers.
Let me introduce you to my friend Miss World Africa.
Hi, I'm
Miss World Africa, yeah. Is this Miss World or just Miss Africa?
Because if you make it to, you know, there's like Miss every country in Africa, and then you make it to Africa, and then you go to Miss World. So
Nice to meet you.
My name is Eros.
Nice to meet you.
They met before we started filming, actually.
This is the first that we're going to try tonight. It's a take on...
when I start naming stuff that can't pay, is made from the depths of the ocean.
This is the first that we're going to try tonight. It's a take on a local rice called ofada. Ofada is like the local wild rice, very perfumed flavor. Some people like it, some people don't. But what we've done with this is we've tossed it in a coconut corn cream, and we've also added some corn into that.
No corn.
We've layered it with tozo. Tozo is a really fatty cut of beef, which has like great marbling, and use the drippings from the tozo to make a pepper sauce. And then we've served it inside of the shell of a coconut. Again.
You know what? He said everything so nicely.
I don't think so. Yeah, anything with the corn, just I think it's gonna.
Like I think only fried rice will be corn.
Sometimes too fried rice. I just like fried rice plain.
Yeah, but like take out the corn and all.
Yeah.
I want to listen to him no more. I just want to eat.
All right, let's try. Let's try it out.
She's in love with the food already.
No, I think I'm crying.
You're gonna cry?
That's how good I'm.
You're
not
crying.
joking. Yeah, I am.
I think we could do another viral moment right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. When you moved out and then came back after so long, what did you see about your country that you hadn't realized before?
I started to appreciate our food even more because I missed Nigerian food. I missed the complexity of the flavor, missed the depth of a lot of the things that we cook. I also missed the spiciness of a lot of our food. But I saw a lot of growth in the space that I was away. Lagos in particular had grown tremendously in terms of the amount of people who had moved in and the number of new places that had opened. And I sort of wanted to join that movement, is why I decided to start the restaurant, going down the restaurant route.
I'm trying to understand the thinking behind it, because countries have like, I'm a 3-star Michelin, you know, and I don't think we have that in Nigeria. I think we should like start expanding on that. So we also could have like achievements under our belt. We have like 2 Michelin star restaurants that are like.
I don't think they're just made for stuff like that.
Because we have a lot of food that we need to let people know. Like people need to come around to try the food.
I feel like we really value each other's presence. I mean, sometimes people say that we don't really value our cuddles, but one thing I know for sure is when I came back here, the kind of reception that I got here is different from anywhere else in the world. It might be louder somewhere else, but the way I feel inside is so much.
It just feels like home.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
And it's
usually
so
just
special.
one place that can really make you feel that
Yes.
way.
Course 2, masa, a rice cake fried in butter
Masa?
with suya pepper on
Masa.
top. Paired with something I've seen in Nigeria but never tried before, antelope.
All we do is toss it in butter, rosemary, and
Antelope.
garlic.
I've never
That's
tried
it.
that.
We serve the antelope with a antelope reduction
No, the antelope
and
is
chocolate.
expensive.
So it's chocolate and antelope reduction.
Nice.
So in my head, right, when an antelope is killed, it's usually like hung to dry out. So this is basically like my interpretation of a hanging antelope on a tree. Cry
Are you
now.
okay? What's happening?
Why is she
I'm
crying?
not
You're
even
hungry?
one. It's just.
You need to get the antelope.
It's all.
like that.
It's too much work, man. Just give me
Put
the
that
food.
in the
The
chocolate.
food,
Okay.
this is
You
why.
take a bite.
Bro, I'm talking
See,
about
there's
the first.
creativity.
I don't care for the creativity. I want to exactly give me there. I want to eat. I want to
They
eat.
feed you visually and they feed
Bro,
your
don't feed me visually. I want to be
feed your
feed.
eyes, feed your ears, feed
I
your
want to
mouth.
be feed physically. Okay, physically.
Just give me the $10.
I beg.
Give me the $10.
Oh, it's so delicious. That's nice.
all of
The
this- all
antelope,
of
you know,
this
it has a little
great,
bit of
man.
an organ meat flavor to it. Like it's almost a little livery. It's super lean too, right?
Yep.
And the rice cake tastes a little bit fried with peanut dust or something on there. So good. A little bit more chocolate.
Do you know what part of the answer is?
These are all parts of the antelope. And the bones, and that's what we use to make the chocolate.
They use the bones of the antelope to make a chocolate.
The chocolate we hit.
Yeah.
No, this thing.
The
The
soup.
sauce.
Yeah, that sauce over there.
And the bones, and that's what we use to make the chocolate.
Yeah, you gotta be a soft bone there.
Okay, that weird looking bird that I saw earlier, it's right there.
In this plate.
I want to try antelope inside.
So
cake.
that bird has been seasoned and salted. It's cooked in a sauce called ayamashi. It's basically like a habanero sauce. Served with a pounded yam puree, finished up with that sauce, the ayamashi. And that is the rest of the guinea fowl that put into a meat grinder. It's basically formed into a croquette. Enjoy. It's really spicy too.
Oh, fantastic. We had some pounded yam earlier. They gave us like 2 kgs of it in a bowl.
Yeah.
And they were like, eat, you animals.
I like to have this with a fork and spoon.
A fucking spoon. Is that what you said?
Fork and spoon. So I use the spoon.
That is how you pound a yam. Super smooth. That's the first thing I noticed. And then, oh, a strong peppery.
Hey, it's a lot of ads. You guys had to help subscribe so we don't, you know.
Meat, but it's not that much fat on it either, I would say, right? Yep. But it's not dry or anything. It sort of like breaks apart and then blends so nicely with the other ingredients here. Is there a reason, I guess because it's a tasting menu, is that why it's kind of small?
Yeah, it's a tasting menu. It's supposed to go through 7 courses and be able to get to the end.
Right, and the ball. You have a gift, my friend. That's outstanding. How do I describe it? It's just good. Guys, just come here and you eat it and figure it out. Describe it to yourself. And what do you think?
I think that this is the only place I want to eat for the rest of my life.
It's a whole experience.
Yeah.
There's no way to sum up Lagos or Nigeria. The bits and pieces of this culture you bump into during your time here will become your reality.
One of the big reasons I wanted to come here is so
I want to listen to this part.
far in this series, we've shown a lot of food from places like Makoko. No. And oftentimes when I go to countries, people feel disappointed that we don't show like higher end food because it exists. You know, whatever people see becomes their reality. And so this is to kind of balance out our coverage of this place.
As a filmmaker, it's the hardest yet most rewarding country I've ever visited. I travel to be challenged, to immerse myself in different, unfathomable ways of life, unlike anything I'm familiar with. But if there is one takeaway that I can hold to be a thing I'm familiar with, but if there is one takeaway that I can hold to be a universal truth, it's that this city is not for the weak.
Even though things are bad here in our country, I'm so confident in our people. I know that we don't panic. Like people are so willing to push through. We have so much talent.
It's such a beautiful country. It's so colorful. It's full of so much flavor and depth, and the people love each other. You know.
I've never had as much fun as I've had in Nigeria. Nowhere. There's no place ever.
It's like a mix of the two. It's like I have the worst time and the best time in Nigeria.
Amen. Hey guys, how's it going with that quarantine? More like.
Yeah, so I think we're done.
Alright guys, so I guess there's a video which you have done before this one. I'll look it up and we're going to do it. So yeah, man, it's interesting. Like to see, expensive food and the shit food is just, my
Okay.
taste buds. Okay, I want to try the antelope that I haven't tried yet. But I feel like if I want to go to a restaurant, I don't care for this charade in front of me. I want to get there, eat, get out. Okay, I want to enjoy my food. As long as I enjoy the food, I don't care for that charade. Okay, I mean make it look presentable, whatever.
Exactly.
I'm just hungry when I come over
feed
there.
your eyes.
I don't need to be feed in my eyes. Anyway, the lovely video, I love it. It gives me energy, bring memory back. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I want to try your father.
Alright, you guys have anything to say before we end the video?
No.
Alright, so guys, if you like our reaction to the video, please like, share, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notification. Comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.